After getting the location, Cage rides off into the night for some all too important mugging into the camera.
Okay, if this scene doesn't convince people that Cage literally wants to take these surgical procedures to become a cartoon character, I don't think anything will.
No kidding, every single one of those faces could have their own cartoon show.
Right? Let's see here, it's Pumpkin Chipmunk, the most adorable jack-o'-lantern to ever nibble your nuts.
Cuckoo Crazy, a cereal mascot who gets kooky if he doesn't get his Sugar Grahams.
Satani the Clown, teaching how to make upside-down crosses with construction paper.
Extra Steve, he's not on anything, he's just quirky, honest, that's what he tells his mum.
Pervy Eyes, say, is that 5-year-old single?
Skeletor, forcing half-naked men to be more open with their sexuality.
And of course, Double Boner! I'm snuggly and soft! My mom never loved me.
He sneezes evil through his nostrils like squirting milk from your nose, allowing him to transform and find the boy. Before turning into a Decepticon, apparently.
What is it? I don't care.
I'm just here to be the Deacon Frost villain that's in every David S. Goyer script.
But the grenades, unlike last time, don't seem to hurt him. They just seem to do this to him.
You spin me right round, baby, right round like a lazy edited scene that makes no sense.
Hey, I can see a number of my former houses from up here.
This leads to, and I'm not gonna lie here, a pretty sweet scene where he transforms a crane into a giant flaming chainsaw. My God, I can feel my testicles getting bigger just by watching this.
No, Critic, we must balance out such mindless violence.
Right.
Right. So, after using Satan's weed whacker, Cage gets the boy to safety and starts to form a father-son bond with him. It's funny because the movie not only doesn't hide how bad they are at doing this, but they purposely draw attention to it.
It was a bee. Thought it was gonna sting your face.
No, I had a bee sting my face once, and now I look like a bloated John Voight.
How'd that happen?
Well...
It's funny because it's a jug and you don't usually drink from jugs, you drink from cups. Is that the joke there? I don't, is this a new level of humour? They have taken comedy and they have just taken it to a level we just cannot comprehend. He drunk from a jug. Ha.
So the devil looks over what's left of his henchmen and brings him back to life as a burnt Matrix villain.
I'm giving you power. The power of decay.
That's right. Everything he touches literally decays.
No, wait, if everything he touches decays, then why don't his clothes decay? Why doesn't the truck he's driving decay? Why doesn't every step of ground he's on decay? Has the devil given any consideration for this guy and how he's going to live the rest of his life?
So, this is my pen, baby.
I'm so glad we met in that Hot Topic.
Yeah, it seems to be the only place people talk to me looking like this.
What do you say we take off all of our clothes and compare who's whiter?
I think that's a good idea, baby. Damn it! Happens every time! Well,
Guess I can shake the pistol solo.
So seeing how Ghost Rider is the devil's fallen minion and the boy is literally the spawn of all evil, obviously they're gonna have a lot of interesting things to discuss and figure out.
Hey, what if you have to pee while you're on fire?
Or just ask stupid fanboy questions.
What does your sperm look like when you're on fire?
Does it ever burn when you splooge on fire?
Have you ever prematurely ejaculated when on fire?
I swear that never happens, you know. I usually stay in human form, but you know, every once in a while you just touch me a certain way, it's like, and you know, that happens. So, bottom line is a phone over there, you want to call 911 or whatever, I'm just gonna start scraping at the door.
They go to another temple of monks, this time with much less computers because, as you can see, they wear their computers on their faces.
You mustn't be afraid. It was God that led you here.
A bunch of assholes wrote on my face when I was drunk. This is what I get for challenging people to Mortal Kombat with a K.
Cage tells the boy that he's going to stop being the rider, which pisses the boy off because, I don't know, they dicked around on a bike and made pee jokes.
It'll be all right. I promise.
Whatever.
Moro then shows Cage the way to exorcise the spirit out of his soul.
The body of Christ.
God tastes old, bitter, and stale.
Spoken like a true Catholic.
Whoa, God is awesome! I am totally wigging out on the blood of Christ right now. This is scraping at the door action, man! Woo!
He wakes up on Tatooine to discover that the monks have plans to kill the boy because apparently that's a Christian thing to do.
That boy is one of God's children! No! He's not.
Don't make me play crossword with your face!
But everything goes kaleidoscope vision as Sabrepuss comes to wipe them all out.
By God, he pig-tooed him to death! He literally mowed him down!
Bet you happy to see me.
Our heroes escape their confinement, wherever it was, and they try to make their way to save the boy, who's going to be put through the exact same plot as Ghostbusters 2, apparently.
This body I'm living in, it's dying. It was never made to do the things that I can do. But you're only part human.
You know, why does the devil always need a human body? Wouldn't he be more powerful without it? It just seems like it would slow him down.
He's the all-powerful Lord of Evil, and yet he admits it's a pain in the arse to stay human, so why do it?
For that matter, why did he let the boy out of his sight for so many years? He's the devil. He knows where everything is. He wouldn't lose him. Wouldn't it make more sense to hold on to him and raise him as evil so something stupid like this wouldn't happen?
Actually, a little time away from your kids is not always a bad idea. I sent my little Eveline on a trip to Texas not too long ago. How are you doing down there, sweetie?
Great, Daddy! I've just discovered how to cause the pain and suffering of others simply by using my mind. Listen.
And that's why this is the absolute worst! Oh God, not again!
Did you hear that?
I sure did. Papa's very proud of you.
My face! Oh my God, my face!
They grow up so fast.
So the devil calls a whole bunch of his wealthy followers, who all arrive in black cars, of course.
Well, of course. How else would we know they're evil?
Well, maybe by the black robes they're all wearing while chanting vague Latin.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. I would assume Satan, the Lord of Darkness, would have a few more followers than that. I mean, really? Smash Mouth has a better turnout than the unholy demon of life?
Hey, give him some credit. He's been growling and gasping all of his lines. I doubt they could even understand it was him to begin with. Is there anyone in this movie who doesn't look like they're getting high at some point?
Hey, at least they got a good beat going there. Maybe we can mix in some scraping at the door audio from earlier.
Scraping at the door! Scraping at the door! Scraping at the door! Scraping at the door! He just figured so!
But Moreau, of course, being the black guy, has to sacrifice himself, meaning the boy is the only one left who can do anything.
Wait, am I you or are you me? Am I half you or are you half me? If you're half anything and this isn't completely done yet, why am I letting you walk up to this guy? It just seems like an ample chance to do that.
The boy gives Ghost Rider his powers back and takes all the evil souls to hell. But to be fair, those people's only crime was chanting, "Ah."
This, of course, leads to an exciting chase where the devil has to drive a car. Oh, for God's sakes. Why is the devil driving a fucking car? He's the devil! He shouldn't be restricted to driving a fucking car! Why do I keep seeing him do stupid human things? He's not a henchman from an early 90s comedy. He's the fucking devil!
Wait a minute, in the first one he lost his powers during the daylight, so why is he able to use them now?
Okay.
Okay, don't know what I did there, but I'll take credit for it.
I was never afraid of you.
Why would that make him angry? Does he have a part-time job as a haunted house ghost or something?
If so, I think Nicolas Cage's regular face would be scary enough.
Well, I'm sure I've broken every bone in that little boy's body. This calls for another jug of water. Hey, I want a Kieran Hines kite.
Go home.
So he sends Pussy Devil back to hell, gives his weird Three Amigos salute, and tells the boy that he's okay.
Moreau said the writer was an angel that went crazy.
Is there ever a moment for Nicolas Cage not to laugh?
I vote no.
Did we win?
I'm gonna say yes. Hell yes.
Scraping at the door!
So that was Ghost Rider, Spirit of Justice. Is it okay if I borrow a certain British phrase?
Please do.
Fucking bollocks! Some things are improvements from the last one, like Ghost Rider looks a little cooler, there's some good action, and Cage at least has some of his traditional freakouts. But it still makes no sense, is annoyingly shot, and all the characters are even more boring cutouts than in the last film.
There's not enough screen time with Ghost Rider, and even when he is there, he just sways, stares, or screams. And what fun is that? The editing is a constant pain in the arse. Most of the jokes fall flat, and it's just all around awful.
No debate here. Well, thanks so much, DVD recording of Mike J.
Anytime. Always happy to predict your mediocrity.
British twat.
Oh, by the way, look out for the Ghost Pony Rider cameo.
What Ghost Pony Rider? I knew he'd get in there somehow. I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it, so you don't have to.